Koçi Xoxe was born on May 1, 1911, in the Greek village of Negevani, now called Flampuro, which was then part of the Ottoman Empire. Negevani had a majority population of Orthodox Albanians. According to some sources, he was either an ethnic Macedonian, or ethnic Bulgarian from Aegean Macedonia. Around 1937, he and among others, like Enver Hoxha, and Koçi Xoxe, emerged as prominent figures in the Albanian communist movement. After World War II, the Yugoslav leader, Marshal Josip Broz Tito, intended to exert Yugoslavia's influence over Albania through military support to Hoxha in an attempt to eventually absorb Albania into Yugoslavia. Xoxe, who was head of the Ministry of the Interior and the Albanian secret police, called the Sigurimi, was supported by Tito. Hoxha began to see Xoxe as a rival to his own power, after Koçi Xoxe had ordered the arrest of political moderates with anti-Yugoslav sentiments, including Sifula Maleshova. Marshal Tito attacked Enver Hoxha in a letter to the Albanian Politburo. Hoxha then responded by traveling to Moscow with Albania's economy minister, Niko Spirju, and returned with a formal trade agreement with the Soviet Union without consulting Tito. Tito began to develop a more assertive policy towards the Soviets, which angered Stalin. Over time, Stalin began to side with Albania, aiming to use it as a political and regional counterweight to Yugoslavia. The Soviet Union began to increase their presence in Albania, sending specialists in mining and oil refining. Xoxe accused Spirju of subversion and Spirju was found dead from a gunshot wound in his apartment under suspicious circumstances. Tito planned to send 2 army divisions into Albania under the pretense of protecting it from a Greek invasion, a move that angered the Soviet Union. He then pushed Xoxe to convene a meeting of the Central Committee where he expelled Hoxha's supporters, and pushed a motion to combine Albania's economy and military with Yugoslavia's. Hoxha fought back with Soviet support and cancelled all agreements with Yugoslavia and expelled all Yugoslav advisors. Koçi Xoxe tried to save himself by openly declaring his support for the Soviet Union and arresting supporters of Tito within the Albanian government. The Central Committee stripped him of his posts and expelled him from the party. In November 1948, he was arrested. He was tortured in prison until he confessed to conspiring with Tito against the Albanian government, and in May 1949 he was placed on trial where he confessed to having been recruited by Ahmet Zogu, better known as the former King Zog I of Albania, as well as British intelligence. Throughout the trial, the Soviets wanted to paint Tito as the mastermind of anti-Marxist and anti-Albanian activities. Koçi Xoxe was sentenced to death and was hanged on June 11, 1949, in Tirana, Albania. He was 38 years old.